Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today for you, you will never own digital. Period. I don't care what anybody says. You will never own your digital media library or any digital copies that you have ever bought. So for those anime fans out there, they got some really bad news. I'm not much of an anime fan. I don't know much about it, but this is something I really want to cover, and it was brought to my attention by a couple subscribers. So thank you guys to you guys. But it looks like Funimation is shutting down and taking your digital library with you. It says here this is from The Verge by Emma Roth. It says Funimation is shutting down on April 2nd, 2024. The anime streaming service will start migrating existing subscribers to Crunchyroll, a move that will not only affect subscription prices, but will also wipe digital libraries. A support page for Funimation's website says the service will automatically transfer existing subscribers to Crunchyroll, noting that the transfer may vary depending on your specific payment platform. I hate streaming. I absolutely hate streaming. Subscription type and region, but the page unhelpfully doesn't say how much subscribers will have to pay following the transition, only that legacy subscribers will see a price increase. You'll have to check your email to see how that all plays out. Then she goes over her plan and everything. But what I really wanted to get to, because this is another I hate streaming and digital media. We got to stop letting things go all digital, people. We've got to stop letting things go all digital. This is just getting ridiculous. There's got to be a way for each to coexist. But when I would go down here, it says right here, to make matters worse, Crunchyroll won't support the digital copies redeemed through Funimation. This promotion allowed users to redeem digital copies of a Funimation Blu-ray or DVD they purchased, giving them the ability to store and view the show or movie through their streaming service. Funimation said users could keep the copies forever. But that's clearly not the case here. No, you will never keep a digital copy. You will never. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's people out there saying, well, so what? You lose $5-10 or whatever, because that's money. That's money in your pocket that you could buy other things with. I don't like digital media. I don't. I think it is beneficial in some aspects to maybe rent a movie or something to see if you want to buy it, because that's how we are nowadays. But for the most part, I cannot stand digital. I cannot stand digital media, and the fact that so many people are relying on it so heavily and giving up so many things. And the article continues. It says, according to Funimation's support page, Crunchyroll does not currently support Funimation digital copies, which means that access to previously available digital copies will not be supported. In other words, all those digital copies are going away too, which is massive bummer for anyone who purchased and later sold eligible DVDs or Blu-rays hoping to store the digital. Never ever give up your physical copy of anything. Do not give up your DVDs. Do not give up your Blu-rays. Do not give up your books, your comic books, your paperbacks, hardbacks, whatever it is. You do not give up your physical copy, because you will always need that physical copy, because digital media will never, ever, ever, ever be yours. And this is why I will say, keep a hold of your favorites on physical. Buy your favorite movies, TV shows, music, everything on any form of physical that you feel comfortable with. It's okay to stream and go digital if that's what you want. But this stuff like this with streaming and digital and price increases and streaming services folding into each other and taking away your digital library, this may be a lower scale. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous in my opinion. And this is why you should always keep a physical copy. Never sell your stuff. Just say, oh, I got the digital copy, so I'll sell the DVD. Who does that? I would never do that. Never do that. Says the writing has been on the wall for Funimation for quite some time. When Sony acquired Crunchyroll in 2021 and made plans to combine Crunchyroll and Funimation into a single streaming service. After that, Crunchyroll inherited a huge library of content from Funimation, but Funimation remained online while still adding episodes of continuing series. We didn't know when Funimation was going to shut down until now. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think I've covered this a million times, but isn't Sony one of the biggest proponents of taking away your digital libraries? A lot of the movies that I believe they were from the from Europe were taken away from people's digital libraries and on the Sony things. So this is like, I would say this is where it starts, maybe with Sony at least. It says, if you're interested in transferring to a Crunchyroll subscription, there are instructions on the support page about how to transfer your watch history and queue. As for myself, I'm likely going to cancel my subscription. The only reason why I kept Funimation was because I'm on a legacy $5.99 per month plan, making it the cheapest ad-free streaming service I have amid rising prices across the entire industry. Yes, streaming service prices are going up. the more oh, I hate streaming. The more we learn about streaming and the piss poor business model that it's become, the more they increase their prices and the more they charge you, the more they take from you, the more it becomes something that it's destroying entertainment. It's destroying entertainment, people's love of entertainment. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if you have so much at the tip of your finger. Do we really need all that much as well too? That's why we need, I don't know. We need some kind of resolution here where we can still have like physical copies and digital media and people's stuff stop being taken from them digitally. It's just it makes me mad. I can't even get into words how I really truly feel about how this says Funimation's playback controls and UI aren't all that great, but I'll miss using the app to get my fill of nostalgia from Dragon Ball Z or to catch up on episodes of My Hero Academia. Now, like I said, I don't know much about anime. I'm not a huge anime fan, but I see this as a kick in the teeth to anime fans and people that were fans of Funimation and stuff. And we're setting to have legacy thing, $6 a month that you're paying. Now that it's going price increase on streaming, it's being rolled into Crunchyroll. You're losing your digital library. And that, I know that mentioned in that article is basically like the digital copies you redeemed. It's also digital copies you have bought through Funimation that are no longer going to be available to you once you roll over to Crunchyroll if you roll over to Crunchyroll. This is just insanity to me. And I know some people get upset and stuff when you say, well, it's the new world, deal with it. Oh, so what? Digital, blah, 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 streaming, blah, blah, blah. It's so great, blah, blah, blah. People get up in arms over this stuff like that. To me, I feel like you should at least have a physical. I'm not saying you have to go out and spend thousands and thousands of dollars building a physical media collection. I'm a physical media collector, so I collect a lot. I collect a lot and buy a lot. But I think you should always buy your favorites on a physical copy and never, even after you redeem the physical or the digital copy, never get rid of your physical copy because as we see and as we're seeing, digital copies can and will be taken away from you. They will never be yours. They are a long-term rental that you're paying money for. I'd rather just rent. I'd just rather pay like $2-3 to rent a digital thing. And then I say, oh, if I like that, I'll just go buy the physical copy. I'm not going to pay $5, $6, $10, $20 for a digital copy of something. And then down the line, somebody said, well, we're going to roll into this system and then that system. And then guess what? You don't have that digital copy anymore. It's not yours anyways. It was always ours. And yes, you can pirate and you can download these digital copies and it can be your digital copies forever on your own service and stuff. But I'm someone who likes physical. I prefer physical in all shapes, form, physical media like that. I don't like delving too far into the digital realm of media side, but that's just me. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Are you guys Funimation subscribers, or what are you going to do? Are you going to roll over to Crunchyroll? What are you going to do about your digital libraries? What are your thoughts on all this? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. And if you like what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. That would be awesome if I earned your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join in and become a channel member, because that'd be awesome if I earned your channel membership, and it would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all your support and being channel members here. To everybody watching with you, like me, hate me, or like this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media. It truly is the superior format. Godspeed.